Side of the road, driving back to Phoenix. I'm at the Mogollon Rim. It's pretty beautiful. It just rained. It smells nice outside. It's kind of windy, or I'd be doing this outside. I ran across a list that was in my phone of reasons that I wanted to quit drinking that I put in there last year, trying to convince myself to not drink. And I found it really interesting, and I thought I'd put a blog post up to share it with everyone. If everybody's not already aware of it, I'm part of what's called the 1 Year Club. There's a bunch of people involved in it. Interestingly enough, it kind of spread out real fast. I have my F-150 and $6,000 bet out to pretty much 7 individual people that I won't drink in 2019, but I have 3 cheats. So I can drink 3 times during 2019, and I just decide when I want to drink. It's not a big deal. It's actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. It's insane how much time I wasted trying to quit drinking when I could have just done something as simple as this and just stopped. I don't like the whole poor me mentality that AA tries to promote. I don't like that whole idea of once an alcoholic, always an alcoholic. I don't like that idea that it's a fucking disease. It's just the stupidest way to think of anything. If you think of it that way, and you disagree with me, you can put something in the comments section, and I'm pretty sure if you have a discussion with me, I'll dissolve your entire perspective on that. Or you could just sit back and watch us all succeed and make it easy while you sit there and struggle. Anyways, and that being said, I mean, I've been in party after party after party, everybody drinking, and I'm not drinking at all. Don't even think about it. Actually, I just keep thinking about what it is that I should be doing to be more productive instead of just sitting there hanging out with people while they're drinking. It's not that they're bad. It's just I think I could be doing better things now. It's just a different perspective. Top of my list, I had you're tired of being tired. So like even if I would drink Friday and Saturday night and not even drink the rest of the week, a lot of times through Sunday, Monday, sometimes even Tuesday, the residual effects would be carrying on, and I'd just be wasting my time. I had high blood pressure, really high blood pressure. It was kind of ridiculous. I also was testing high with my liver enzyme, basically saying I had an alcohol fatty liver, which could lead to all kinds of liver disease. I wanted better overall health, which I think I've found right now. I'm in pretty good shape. I'm an old ass man. Well, I guess that's all how you look at it. 43. I don't feel like I'm that old. To some people I am, but to me, I still got another 30, 40 years left. I sleep better. That was another thing too. When I was drinking, I'd literally wake up at 2 a.m. every single morning, just riddled with anxiety. I don't know who else has that situation. I would argue that most people that drink a lot do. Whether you want to admit it or not, but I always blamed it on me just having such a high pressure job. And honestly, once I stopped drinking, I stopped waking up at 2 a.m. and having anxiety about all the things that I wasn't on top of, or dreaming about jobs that didn't even exist and creating anxiety over it, which was crazy, which is the stupidest thing. I don't know. Now I just go to sleep when I go to sleep. I wake up when I wake up, and I'm effective. On top of that, I no longer have any hangovers. I never deal with hangovers. I don't waste my days. I don't sit there having anxiety over when I can get my next drink to stop the feeling of being hungover or the nauseousness that I have being sick to my stomach or whatever. I don't know who has that. I argue that anybody that drinks to any level at some point in time has that. I would just have it day in and day out because I drank pretty consistently. I was pretty good at it. I have, and I'm overall happier. I'm just happier. Like, my outlook on everything's a lot better. There's a lot of little antagonistic elements in the construction world. You'd be surprised, but it just all bounces off me. It doesn't affect me anymore. And it's kind of fun to sit here and be able to turn stuff back around on these adversarial, antagonistic people or elements in the industry, and kind of make them start changing a little bit, coming over to my side of the conversation, so to speak. I no longer have the regrets that I had. I don't have regrets at all. I don't actually sit there and feel like I'm wasting my time. I'm not sitting there regretting something that I said while I was drinking. And honestly, I think every single fucking night that I drank, I said something or did something that I regretted the next day. It's kind of amazing how now I'm completely free of that. It's really nice, actually. One of the things I like right now is I'm super motivated. It's a really consistent motivation level. I'm inspired by people that I wouldn't even necessarily be inspired by. I'm inspired by ideas that I wouldn't even notice before. Because I'm not sitting here just thinking about what I'm gonna freaking drink next on my way home. I don't even have the thought in my head at all trying to chase any kind of addiction throughout the day, other than what I'm doing to feed my own machine right now. It's I'm largely effective, incredibly effective. And then I hate the term of sobriety. That's one of those other weakness terms, like, oh, I'm sober now. Sober. Like, fuck, you're not sober. Like, that's just the stupidest fucking term, in my opinion. And I'm sure there's going to be people that disagree with me. Please put it in the comments and disagree with me. I'd like to have the discussion. The reality of it is if you sit here and think about yourself as being at the mercy of some so-called fucking disease, even Webster Dictionary says it construes alcoholism as a disease. It's stupid. It's stupid. It makes you weak because you think that you're weak. You think you're at a predisposition to fail, but you're not. All you have to do is change how you look at things. And I argue that putting a mechanism in place of a F-150 and $6,000 forced me to change my perspective. I could no longer sit there and talk to myself about whether or not I should drink today or not, and waste time, ruin my marriage, ruin my fucking family, slowly but surely. And the whole thing about alcohol is it's such a socially acceptable thing. You go everywhere. Shit, you go to a quinceañera, people are drinking. You go to somebody's birthday party, whether they're 40 years old or they're just fucking born, and everybody's fucking drinking. It's funny as hell. You watch fight nights, everybody's drinking. Pretty much Easter over this last weekend, everybody's drinking. You know what I mean? So as far as you getting away from it, it's not going to happen. The only way to change it is change your perspective. This video might not be for everybody, and that's completely fine. There's probably people that are going to see this video that are trying to actually quit drinking, that don't have a lot going on for themselves. There might even be people that drink all the fucking time and make six-figure incomes, or multimillionaires or whatever, don't think they have an issue. Maybe it's not something that's for you right now, but here's my perspective on it. And I love the fact that I was changing, and the main thing here is I'm productive and I'm no longer destructive with the things that I do in my life. And you know what, guys? It's awesome. Here, let me show you where I'm at right now real quick, and then I'll end this video. You'll watch my step here so I don't fall off the edge like those guys at the Grand Canyon. Pretty sweet view. Have a nice day, guys. Later.